time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, excellent. You know, 3 is a very lucky number for some people, and there's 3 of you here, so what? Let's move on. Now let's begin the service. Okay, first off, gotta give you your screws. All right, word on the screws. You get to a question that you know your neighbor doesn't have an answer to, stifle that pity and screw them. Buzz in and hit the S key. They'll thank you for it later. Well, if there are no further questions, let's start today's lesson. Player 3, give me some category. Shake hands with songs that require tight pants for men. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Heads up, here it comes. Considering its melody's origins, what would be the most appropriate activity to perform while singing the Star-Spangled Banner at a ball game? Starting a fight, performing an impromptu musical, shotgunning a beer, or praying to God for a win? Take a shot, player 2. Praying to God? No, but you might want to entertain it as an option for this game. Player 1, player 3, who's gonna grab it? Up to you, player 3. No, but let me just say that there aren't enough spontaneous performances of damn Yankees at ball games these days. Player 1, it's yours if you want it. The Star-Spangled Banner's melody was originally an English drinking song. Say, can you see? Player 1, it's up to you. What's next? Coming at you, Urkel's gravitational pull. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Hey, ever found yourself coming up with really complicated excuses for why you're sitting on your ass watching crappy TV? Suppose you claim that a gravitational force from an undetectable source in the universe is causing you to watch Urkel on TV. Which of these would you blame? Heaven in 227, Nebulous Rock and Rock, Aureola Gas and Head of the Class, or Antimatter and Family Matters? Antimatter is believed to make up over 90% of the universe and have a gravitational effect on matter scientists actually can see. And Urkel, or anti-humor, affects the gravitational pull on Nielsen ratings. Your pick, player 2. How about it? 1, 2, praise the almighty 3. Here we have Love the Way You Move That Sack. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. By now I know you've heard of Sir Mix-a-Lot's song Baby Got Back, which expresses admiration for nicely shaped backsides. If Sir Mix-a-Lot released a new song called Baby Got Sack Butt, what would he be saying? Baby has a tropical bird, baby has a medieval trombone, baby has a colon disorder, or baby has a small one-person boat? Player 2, it's yours. If baby's got sack butt, he or she is packing a medieval trombone. Medieval trombone, huh? I guess that explains how Sir Mix-a-Lot was knighted. Your turn, player 2. What's it gonna be? The category? The men's room is over in New Jersey. This one's worth $1,000. Hey, imagine King Kong has returned to New York to have a couple of drinks with the boys. Say King Kong and his humongous buddies amuse themselves by monkeying around with the Chrysler Building. Considering its unique design, which barroom sport could they play? Quarters, darts, pop-a-shot, or whirly ball? You're screwed, player 1. The top of the Chrysler Building is shaped like a big dart. So while they're having drinks, they can enjoy a game of darts. Chances are they'll pick up a few women, too. Guess what, player 3? You're the one who's screwed. Player one, tell me what's happening.
You don't wanna blow it on number 5.
Okay, give it up for A Tower with No Windows, 95. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, everyone knows that Bill Gates' huge house in Washington is like a modern-day castle, right? If hundreds of disgruntled Microsoft employees decided to storm Bill Gates' house as if it were a castle, how would they use a trebuchet in their attack? To tunnel under the master bedroom, to hurl dead animals over the security gates, to buckle it over their button-down shirts, or to behead Bill's priceless statues? Player three, make it happen.
Whoa! Oh, that was nice.
Player one, player two, go get it. All yours, player one. Tunnel under the master bedroom? That assumes that Bill uses the bedroom. Player two, it's yours if you want it. Should have picked this. A trebuchet was a large catapult. Invaders used it to throw dead animals and spread disease in the besieged city.
Boy, it's a good thing I had that Star Wars laser defense system installed.
Player three, time to make a decision. Pucker up for. I got off the John for this, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Hey, check out this analogy and buzz in when you know how to complete it. Telemarketing is to disturbing people as telemarking is to what? Disturbing snow, disturbing God, disturbing fish, or disturbing images of parents having sex. Answer it, player three. Telemarking involves downhill skiing with cross-country skis. Hey, hear that snow? Translated into English, the snow's saying,
Why the hell are you bothering me during dinner?
First rule, player one, be careful who you screw or it'll come back to haunt you. Player three, what looks good to you?
7, lucky, lucky 7.
Say hello to A Night to Remember. $1,000 at stake on this one. Let's see how you handle this one. Because it's the name for a piece of armor protecting part of the face, what could you truthfully say about a knight in full battle gear? He's a real butthead. He's got a mouthful of beaver. His tongue is touching his nose. Or you have to see his mug to believe it. Up to you, player three.
Special delivery, have some bad news for you.
Player one, player two, who's taking it? Player one, a beaver is the part of a suit of armor that protects the mouth and chin. Hope he's wearing his dental dam. Well, maybe the beaver will build him one. Player one, hit me with the category. Oh, you're gonna love this. Three, move on out of here, cause player one's gonna take a swing at a dis or dat. This dis or dat's category name is Play That Funky Music, Old White Man. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a vice president, a funk musician, or both. As each comes up, if it's a vice president, press 1. If it's a funk musician, press 2. If it's both, press 3. And to skip, press 4. $500 for each right answer, and $500 will be taken away if you get it wrong or don't get to it. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Hannibal Hamlin, Beaver. Spiro Agnew, Bootsy Collins, Walter Monk, Sly Stone, George Clinton. One more. 8. That's all of them. 0 out of 7. Should have stayed away from the keyboard entirely. This is gonna hurt. You know, that's okay. You're one of our special players. Let's move on. It's all about you, player 3. Which one do you...
Novi is number 9.
For your enjoyment, piss drunk, not angry. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Imagine an Andy Cap comic strip where Andy can only afford to order one drink. If Andy wants to get as much alcohol into his system as he can, which drink should he order? A 1-ounce shot of Tanqueray gin, a 6-ounce glass of Yorkshire wine, a 12-ounce bottle of Woodpecker cider, or a 16-ounce mug of Bass Ale? Gotta answer it, player 1. Yorkshire wine. You know, Andy Cap might be a sad boozer, but I bet he's still not desperate enough to drink a British wine. Player 2, player 3. Who wants it? Player 3, make it happen. This hurts you more than it hurts me. Make your move, player 2. In case you're wondering, while the amount of alcohol is roughly equivalent for 1 ounce of liquor, 6 ounces of wine, and 12 ounces of cider or beer, a 16-ounce pint of beer would contain the most alcohol. Ah, Andy Cap, a Sunday morning wouldn't be the same without catching up on you and your wife's dysfunctional life. Player 3, you make the call. You better limber up, 'cause you just chose a 3-way. Alrighty, here's the deal. You're gonna see a 3-way like this one. If you buzz in when the correct member of the 3-way is lit up, it's $1,000 in the bank. But look out, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you're wrong. But don't be misled, this question may or may not have anything to do with the 3-way as a group. Alright, time to boogie. The category for this 3-way is aroused by nature. And that means you'll be trying to match some words that make me feel kind of funny to this 3-way. Animal, vegetable, or mineral. Here we go. And for goodness sake, be careful.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
And it looks like we're all done. Let's check out your performance. All right, player 2, you took the round, but let's see how you stand up in the game overall. All right, player 2, ride that wave, baby. Yes, it's time to move on now, but I'll never forget our special experience together. Whatever your name is. 1 down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. All right, each of you gets a screw. Let me grab those for you. No, wait, that's a tire iron. Okay, here we go. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Category time, player 2, it's your call.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
Well, what do we have here? It's not music, it's just noise. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Think fast. If you apply the pH scale to your radio, what type of music would send it to 0? Heavy metal, acid rock, light jazz, or deep house? Take a shot. The pH scale measures acidity, so acid rock would rate as 0, or strongly acid.
I don't care what it rates. It's all just noise anyway.
I wonder what player 2's gonna pick. And this one is straight out of Islam. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Put it in gear, cause here we go. Since its title mentions the city where Muhammad fled to write the Quran, which hip-hop record might Muslim parents be more inclined to buy for their kids? Funky Cold Medina, Tennessee, going back to Cali, or past the Dutchie? Player 3, do it. Going back to Cali? I don't think so. Player 1, player 2, who wants it? All yours, player 1. Muhammad fled Mecca to preach the word of Allah in Medina in modern Saudi Arabia. But since Muslims don't touch alcohol, the parents might be upset to find that Tone Loca's rapping about some drink that makes women horny. Player 1, your choice. What are we doing? This little number's known as Bad Women's Hairdos and the States That Love Them. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. Which of these is an actual official state nickname? Maryland, the old wig state, Iowa, the cinnamon bun state, South Carolina, the shag tree state, or Utah, the beehive state? Player 2, it's yours. No, Maryland's the old line state.
Say, baby, what's a pretty thing like you doing picking a crappy answer like this?
Player 1, player 3, do something. Player 3. Player 1, you've just been screwed. Kiss your buns goodbye. Player 3, it's up to you. Player 3, do Utah, the Beehive State. I guess they thought Land of 10,000 Bouffants would be pushing it. Player 3, tell me what's on your mind.
Ain't no love like number 14.
Let's see what we got going. The question is licking itself. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. If Rin Tin Tin made a new movie called Rin Tin Tinnitus, which of the following things would probably happen in the plot? He wouldn't hear his master's commands, he'd sleep all day, he'd chase his own tail until he passed out, or he'd bite the hand that feeds him. Gotta answer it, player 1. Tinnitus is a condition in which a constant noise in the sufferer's ears interferes with their normal hearing.
Rin Tin Tin, quick! The orphanage is on fire! Go save the children! Rin? Hello? What the hell is wrong with this damn dog?
Guess what, player 2? You're the one who's screwed. Player 1, ante up.
15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia.
Now serving kids' toys we'd really like to see. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. Say Disney produced a version of The Hunchback of Notre Dame that had the same ending as the novel. What piece of marketing would we see? Dead Raskolnikov action figure? Dead Esmeralda action figure? Dead Jean Valjean action figure? Or dead Hunchback action figure? Take a shot, player 2. At the end of the novel, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Esmeralda is executed.
The Dead Esmeralda action figure. Detachable entrails and autopsy kit sold separately.
You have the honors, player 2. Uh-oh, blah, 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 blah.
It's time for a licorice resto.
Take a look at your gibberish category. Put a sock in it. The opening value for this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check it out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. All right, my friends, take a looky here and see if you can tell me what popular phrase this rhymes with. Brink snore, a tremor breeze. And don't let that punctuation trip you up. Take it away, player 3. Thanks for the Memories is the name of Bob Hope's theme song. And I'd just like to thank Bob Hope for getting that damn song stuck in my head. Your call, player 3.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, crest on 17.
The category is, if I hear it one more time, I'll go blind. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, remember that 70s song, Blinded by the Light? Because his or her eyes are the most light-sensitive, which of the characters from these classic rock tunes would most easily be blinded by the light? Bob Welch's Ebony Eyes, Van Morrison's Brown-Eyed Girl, Sugarloaf's Green-Eyed Lady, or Velvet Underground's Pale Blue Eyes? Player 2, it's yours. Blue eyes are the most light-sensitive. Let's see, linger on your light-sensitive eyes, your bloodshot eyes. Damn it! Player 2, take your pick. This category is known as, all this posing is making me tired. One right answer and $6,000 head your way. Okay, watch out, Virgin Ears, this one's a little saucy. Say Jenny McCarthy's doing another shoot for Playboy and the photographer wants her to spread eagle. Considering the term's origin, how might she feel as she poses? Athletic like the Philadelphia Eagles, cheap like a United States quarter, powerful like a Jeep Eagle, or patriotic like the Great Seal of the U.S.? Take a shot, player 2. While its wings are spread, the eagle's legs on the U.S. quarter aren't. Boy, I bet you feel cheap right now. Player 1, player 3, who wants it? Player 3. The term spread eagle comes from the figure of an eagle with wings and legs spread on the emblem of the Great Seal of the U.S. Ain't that just like America? You try to do something patriotic and someone hides you under the mattress. Player 1, one good screw deserves another. It's all about you, player 3. Step right up for question 19. The selection is the soothing sounds of mastication. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. I'm sorry, I'm starving. Can I take a small break here for a bite?
Cookie hon, we gotta keep rolling. Just read the question, please, all right?
Oh, screw this. I don't have to work under these conditions. You want me to do a question? Here's your question. Now, listen up. What did I just take a bite of? An Oreo cookie, potato chips, a celery stick, or my finger? All yours, player. That delicious, crispy sound comes from none other than a celery stick. All right, bonus question. What sound is made when I ask Mavis to bite me?
I heard that, Cookie.
Let's have a category, player 1.
Question number 20.
Well, looks like this category is great literature and great liquor. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Some authors are inspired by their muse. Others do it with alcohol. Choose the word that rhymes with the correct pronunciation of this famous author's name. Boozed, soused, juiced, or sought. Up to you, player 3. The Frenchman who wrote Remembrance of Things Past was Marcel Proust. As in, when I'm juiced and need a boost to get goosed, I read Proust. Player 3, time to make a decision. Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. You get it right, you get 2,000 in the bank. Get it wrong, I'm making a withdrawal of 2,000. Just one more thing to remember.
Remember the clue.
Two words that match have to fit this clue. Show me the money. Yeah, right, you gotta earn it first. Good luck. Player 2, Player 3, I can't believe you tied. It looks like it's time for a grudge match, so strip to the waist and get oiled up. But before you do, remember this.